Good morning, everyone. It is Monday and it is marathon week. I can't believe it. I actually am so like, I can't get over how fast it's come around. Like, I can't believe I'm like finished the training nearly. Well, I have one more run to do today, which I'll get into, but I'm like, oh my God, like this is insane. Like, I will be running, like, this week I'll be running a full marathon. Wow. Like I've done 5 half marathon races before. I've obviously done a lot of half marathons now in the marathon training. So um I I feel like it'll go okay. I'm quite looking forward to the atmosphere because it's been very quiet on these long training runs. Dara, my husband, has joined me on a few of them, but the longest one I did entirely by myself, so 34k, which was a lot of time to be in my thoughts. So I know that the marathon won't be as bad as that because there'll be the atmosphere. There'll be like Dara's going to join me halfway through the marathon and he's going to do the half, so he'll be with me. So he'll actually be with me for the end of it when like I hit the wall and everything. So I feel like that'll be good to have someone to like push me, and he's like a tough lover in situations like that, which is good. So yeah, it's marathon week, guys, and it worked out so well. My work is closed today. I have the day off today, so it's like a mindful Monday kind of thing, which couldn't have worked out better. Like a day off of work the week of the marathon, like it's kind of set aside for mindfulness. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for my run this morning. I'm going to go do a sauna and cold plunge later. I'm going to get a smoothie bowl. I'm going to do some meditating. I'm going to journal. I'm going to read. Like it's just a day of like things that you'd like to find time for, and now it's just a whole day dedicated to it. So I'm really looking forward to today. So yeah, first thing I'm going to do is my last official like training run on my plan. So this is an 8k run. It's an interval run. So it's going between conversational pace and race pace. So for me, those two paces are actually very close together because my race pace it's not very fast because it's obviously a lot of like a lot of time on my feet, so it needs to be sustainable. So I'll be doing those intervals now once I have digested my breakfast. So that's I'm gonna do it outside rather than on a treadmill. I usually do my intervals on a treadmill, but just going to take it easy now today. So I have that run today. I'm going to do like a very lightweight session on Wednesday, and then I'm going to do like a shakeout run on Friday, like 2 or 3k, like just keep it really, really simple, really slow, just like get the blood in the legs, that kind of thing. Like I was thinking about doing the shakeout run on the Saturday, the day before the marathon, but like I was just reading up on like the benefits of it and everything, and like it's really more of a mental thing that people do it for. Like there's no actual, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of physical benefits to doing a shakeout run the day before a marathon. So for me, I'd never run 2 days in a row really, like if I can avoid it. So I don't see why I would do it the day before a marathon. So that's why I'm going to do that on Friday instead. Just to, I feel like I'd feel sluggish if I did nothing, like no running from today until Sunday. So that's my thought process behind like my structure for the week. So yeah, I need to pack up my vest for this run, and then we can hit the road. One thing I have started taking are these salt chews for the runs because just with sweating, like you'll be losing so many salts, and because I'll be running for so long, I'll be sweating for so long, I will really be in need of salts when I'm doing my marathon. So I've been kind of my last 2 or 3 runs just practicing taking these and like just seeing how they go, like if my stomach is okay after it, and I'm quite happy with these, so I will be bringing these on the marathon. Gonna go with a cap for this run. I normally try to wear my Oakleys, but it is forecasted to rain and it has rained already this morning, so I think this is probably the wiser option, unfortunately. Okay, we are done the 8k, nice and easy, so quite happy with that. I am now finished all of my training runs officially. Just have the quick shakeout to do on Friday, so oh my god, how did we get here? Also, I don't know if anyone wears fake tan, but if you do, you will know the struggle of going for a run. Look at my elbows, like, oh my god. This is why, like, I'm gonna do my fake tan for the marathon a few days beforehand, to just like let it kind of fester for a while, I suppose, so that I'm not sweating brown on the day. Okay, back in the door. I'm going to have some electrolytes and do a stretch. So I get these ORS electrolytes, just they're in most pharmacies. I think they're very good. Have been used hungover as well, so they're good. They're actually excellent for a hangover. Would recommend, but yeah, this week now using it to make sure that I'm hydrated for the marathon. So I'm sure there'll be plenty of drinking once that's over, but there's more pressing needs at the moment. Hey, I am back out. I'm just heading out now to Bray, gonna get the dart. I'm actually going to this place called Helio's Sauna, so it's like a rooftop sauna and cold plunge. So I actually did a sauna and cold plunge yesterday as well at a different place, but I thought, well, it's free time today, that I'd head out to Bray to this one because it's kind of been on my list for a while. So yeah, that's where I'm headed now. That was so nice. I would absolutely recommend coming out to Bray for that. It's so gorgeous. I've just come into the Catalyst Cafe now for a little chai latte, and I've got a little protein ball as well. And then I was still the first one here, so. Okay, home now. I'm all showered. Sorry if the washing machine is making a bit of noise. I'm just gonna have a little bit of, actually it's been a bit of time, so don't just think I'm going from eating to eating to eating. But yeah, I had lunch earlier. I'm going to have some of these gluten-free tiger rolls and a cup of tea, and then I'm going to do some meditating. So I use the Sinead Haggerty's Brave Way meditations. I think they're lovely. Like, they're so short and sweet and like easy to fit in, and then I'll just probably do some journaling. Like, it's really important for me this week to be like in a really good headspace. So like that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to keep doing that throughout the week just to make sure that like I'm feeling confident, I'm feeling like sure of myself, like I back myself, like, so I just want to make sure that there's no like mental challenges next Sunday. So that's kind of my plan to tackle that. Guys, rocking some pinned curls at the moment. I'm not doing anything this evening. I just thought that because I'm going into the office tomorrow, and I usually do my run on Tuesday morning, like before I go into the office, and I'd have quite sweaty hair then for the day because like I have time to shower before work then, but not to wash my hair properly. So I thought it'd be nice to have nice hair tomorrow because I'm not doing a workout. So a bit of a change of scenery for people at work when they see me. So that would be nice. I have had a lovely relaxing day. I went for a nap as well. Did some journaling, did that meditation that I was saying. I'm trying to come up with a few things, like a few mantras to like repeat and like have Dara say to me during the marathon, like if things like get tough, like because I know what I'm like. I'll just be like, shut up, I'm going to walk. Like if I need to, like I'm not going to walk. Like I know I'm not going to do it. I had two half marathons last year that like didn't go very well, and like I didn't really show up the way that I wanted to, and like I know that I'm better than that, and like I feel like that's really driving me now, like, and it drove me really hard. In Paris, like when I did the half a few months ago there, like I know I'm better than stopping and walking. I know I've put in too much training for that. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but I know that I will be disappointed in myself and like the efforts I've put in if I don't put everything I have into this. And I'm kind of just coming up with a few things like that I know will motivate myself like during the race and just kind of writing them down. And like I'm going to write something on my hand as well, I think, just to look at when I'm like trying to motivate myself and like when it's really, really tough, and like just make sure that I'm giving it like everything I can, which I know I will, but just want to make sure. So yeah, so this week I said I'd kind of bring you through like my week leading up to the marathon, like what I get up to. Obviously I have work, so I won't be filming that, but other than that, like there'll be a lot of resting. I'm going to do a workout on Wednesday, and then all the excitement of going down to Cork, and because I obviously live in Dublin, the like going to the expo and like just getting ready for the day. So there'll be a lot of that now this week. So I'd say that's it for today, but I'll catch you later on. Hi guys, it is Wednesday now, Wednesday morning. So I went to the office yesterday, so had quite a busy day, but I had a rest day yesterday, so didn't do any training. Today I'm just going to go to the gym, and I'm just going to do like a really light, like really gentle weight session, like full body, and then do some mobility work afterwards. Hopefully the gym isn't too busy, but I think it will be. Yeah, so that's the plan for today. Working from home, then I'm going to try like get less steps. I know, easier said than done because I always end up getting loads of steps. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then tomorrow I have a rest day again. Tomorrow night we're going down to Cork, so I need to kind of start getting myself organised and like packed for the race, which is crazy. I've been keeping like a packing list all week, and I've like been adding stuff to it and just trying to make sure I don't forget anything, because that would be really annoying. But yeah, we're closing in now, guys. It's getting very close. So yeah, I just need to make sure that like I'm like fit and ready to go and like nice and relaxed. I keep getting these like irrational fears that I'm gonna like fall over and injure myself like just walking around the place. But I won't, I'll be fine. So I'm finished work now. I'm gonna cook chicken madras, and I thought I'd kind of take you through it. To be honest, guys, I've eaten quite a lot of chicken breasts in preparation for this this marathon. It's kind of like maybe 2 a day, like one for lunch, one for dinner. So it's really my main source of protein. I just find it, I wish I could be more creative, but it's just such an easy way to get in the protein, and like it's quite like you get a lot of reward for protein for like how many calories chicken breast is, and it's just an easy one to do. So yeah, I'm going to do this chicken madras. It's a recipe that I got from the BBC Good Food website, but I kind of changed it slightly. So I'll just let you know what I do as I'm doing it. So yeah, other than that, I had a smoothie earlier. I had my lunch, chicken and pasta. Pretty standard at this stage. But yeah, I'm just going to chill now for the evening as well after dinner. Take it easy. Just try keep relaxing. I'm getting a bit antsy, I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel very like I just feel like I should be doing something to prepare, but like I really just need to rest. And I don't really know what to do with myself at the moment. So it is just a case of waiting. But I know like tomorrow now I'll be going to Cork tomorrow evening, so that'll feel like I'm doing something productive and like I can pack and things like that. So, and then Friday it'll be very much carb loading time, very much like getting in the headspace. Same with Saturday, we're going to go to the expo. But like between now and then it is just waiting. So we'll get there. So I'm in the kitchen. I'm just gonna get, I hope I have a tin of tomatoes. Oh, I do. Excellent. Perfect. So I'll need a tin of tomatoes. I have some rice. Actually, oh, I hope that's enough rice. I really didn't check these ingredients enough. I picked up coriander, so that was like the only thing I actually thought of getting, but hopefully I'll be able to find everything else I need. Okay, I am 10 grams short on the amount of rice that I want, but I might just have some garlic bread with it to like add on some carbs and then just give Dara the larger portion of rice. Because he is more stringently tracking his like macro split than I am, and obviously I can just have garlic bread, which is a nice time for me. So that's not too bad. I definitely have chicken. I have all the spices. I think I'm good to go. So in terms of like veg and stuff, as I said, tin of tomatoes. I have 1 chili, garlic. So I think it's 2 cloves I'm going to use. An onion, a pepper, and some ginger. So yeah, and then like fresh coriander as well. So that's all that, and then I'll just go through what spices I'm going to use. But I normally double the spices that are in the BBC recipe. I'll link the BBC recipe below. I normally double the spices just for a bit more flavor, and like I quite like spicy food, so I don't really mind doubling it. But I kind of have a sensitive stomach, and I don't want to like aggravate it like in the days leading up to the marathon. So I'm just gonna do the regular amount of spice today, and then just have it a little bit blander than I usually would. Now I've the spices here. So there's going to be half a teaspoon of turmeric, then a teaspoon of each of cumin, coriander, and hot chili powder. So yeah, as I said, I would double all of these normally, but just gonna be nice to my tummy for the next few days. I've just realized that the recipe doesn't actually call for a pepper, but it's obviously this week I'm like trying really hard not to get sick, so getting the extra like micronutrients in. I think there's a good bit of vitamin C in peppers as well, so like can't hurt. So I'm going to definitely add it in, and I usually do actually, now that I think of it, add in a pepper, but just trying to keep the veg up. Been having loads of smoothies. I got a thing of oranges as well, and we have some lovely nectarines. So I'm so afraid I'm going to get sick. I had really bad hay fever the other day, and I was like, oh no, I'm dying. Oh my God, I'm not going to be able to run. And it was like, obviously just hay fever that lasted like a few hours, but like, I'm just petrified. But all going well, I think. I should be okay still on Sunday. I did just whack my hand really hard, but that's just my hand, so we can live with that. Now, so I have all of the ingredients chopped and like ready to go. So first thing I need to do is blitz the onion, chili, garlic, and ginger in, I have a blender here, so with a little bit of water. So I'm going to do that. That's that done. It looks a bit strange, but you have to trust the process. So I have that. I'm just going to leave it to the side. And I have my wok here. I'm just going to turn it on. Ooh, yeah, there we go. And I'm going to put some vegetable oil in there. And once, that is way too much oil. Oops. Oopsies. Once I have the oil heated up, I'm going to fry this mixture up for like 5 minutes, and then I've put all the spices into this ramekin and mix them up, and then I'll add that. It smells really good already, and I'm literally just getting started, but this is such a lovely, like your whole house smells so nice for ages after it. There we go. Yes, so now I've added in the spices. Going to mix that up for a sec. And now I'm going to add in my chicken. So I've just chopped up. Whoop! I'm dropping everything. Oh. Knife. I'm going to add in my chicken. So I've chopped up 2 chicken breasts. Because it's, I think the recipe calls for 4, but I'm just going to make 2 portions. But I've kept all of the other ingredients the same. Add in the chicken and stir that around for a bit. I'm actually also going to add in the peppers now. So, going to fry those as well for another little bit. Okay, the chicken is kind of, I'm going to say like 70-75% cooked through. So I'm going to add in the tin of tomatoes now. And then I'm going to turn the heat down quite low and leave it simmer for, I think it's half an hour the recipe calls for. So yeah, I will be back to you. I'm going to cook the rice in like, yeah, the rice will take like 12 minutes. So like 12 minutes out from the end, I'll cook the rice. So I'm nearly done. I'm just going to tear up some of this coriander and put it into the mix. And my rice is cooking away. So that'll be that. And I must cook my garlic bread as well. I've already taken a bite, sorry. But this is the finished product. It's still a little bit spicy, even though I didn't double the spices. But those chilies from Tesco, they're spicy this time. I feel like they're not usually that spicy, but they're spicy this time, I think. It is Thursday. We're 3 days out now. So as I said, we're going to Cork tonight, well after work. So it's the morning now. So I have the work day to do, and then I'm gonna pack up later, head home to Cork, and yeah, start the official like countdown and prep and everything. And I feel really like so excited, but like also really apprehensive. But it's just the waiting. It's, oh my God, the waiting is getting to me so much. I don't know why I like thought that this week would fly. I'm just like, oh, but we'll get there. Okay, I'm packing now. Really, really glad to have something to channel my energy into, because I was starting to get a bit stressed. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of building up. I've probably said already, but like it's just, I'm just kind of sitting around like just building like anticipation. So I'm kind of like really glad now to have something productive to do. That's going to help. So the packing, I'm a list maker. I'm an overpacker. Like I am absolutely not going to forget anything. So I've been making the list, as I said, like throughout the week, adding stuff to it. Like I've like marked everything on the list that I'll need like for the marathon itself, so I can look back on the list on Sunday morning, just make sure I have everything with me, like my salts, my gel. I'm obviously not going to forget my gels because there's like a million of them to come with me. So like, I think I'd notice if I forgot them, but then like other things like spare contact lenses in my vest, like things like that. Because like the last thing, like I have terrible eyesight, so if I have a contact lens issue and I don't have spare contact lenses with me, I can't run. Like I'll fall like 100%. So there's lots of things for me to kind of remember, but I think I have it all covered. I'm kind of like most of the way through packing now. Just need to get a few like hair bits ready. Like I'm gonna like shower and stuff before we leave, so like all my shower things will come with me, and my book and stuff like that I might read a little bit this evening before we go. Then other things, I need to get the ice pack out of the freezer. Like I'll probably actually just ice my legs in the car just to like cool them down a bit. I'm kind of like, they're definitely just like, my brain is like tricking me into thinking that my like legs are sore, like my calves are tight and stuff, because they're not. Like I've not done nearly as much exercise this week as I usually would. So but I have the ice pack anyway, just to ice them. And then what else here? Is there anything else? It's one of my best friend's birthday the other day, so I have her present. She's going to come to the marathon and go for dinner after. And then yes, I must write her card. But Oh, hairspray. I need to pack that. That's kind of, this will be me now for the next while, just like looking at all the stuff, just checking that like I definitely have my runners in my suitcase, even though I'm looking at them in the suitcase. So yeah, that's me now for the evening. It's Friday. Woo! I'm in Cork now, heading to get some lunch. Got a little excited. Getting pretty nervous, guys. Oh, bit of a shaky belly. I'm pretty nervous, pretty antsy. Looking forward to doing my shakeout run now tonight. I definitely need something to kill off some of this nervous energy. So cute. On the shakeout run, oh, I feel so much better to be running, which is good because that's what I want to be enjoying at the moment. So yeah, here we go, taking it fairly slow. But yeah, this is the last workout. This is officially it. Oh my god, guys. Morning, guys. It is Saturday morning. It's kind of early. I couldn't really I woke up and I couldn't get back to sleep, but it is like 25 hours until I start the marathon. Oh my god. I have a lot to do today, so like get myself organized, go to the expo and everything. But I think I'm going to leave, sorry, my hand is like shaky. I think I'm going to leave this video here and do another video for the marathon. So like leave this as like the week leading up to it. But I hope you all enjoyed. Wish me luck. This is probably going to go up tonight, so, and then yeah, I'll have the marathon tomorrow. But thanks very much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and follow along on my Instagram as well, because you probably get more updates on the marathon faster there, I'd say. So see you soon.